Hi, my name is Richie Dolo. I do music for a profession. You're now rocking with Eddie G TV.
Homo. Yo, this is Eddie G. You're watching Eddie G TV. I got music, interviews, music videos. I perform. If you want to book me for any of that, follow me on Twitter. Hit me up, Eddie G519, or add me on Facebook, Eddie G Glenn Edwards. And that's it. Hope you enjoy this interview. Peace. Yo, this is Eddie G. You're watching Eddie G TV. Interview with Richie Dolo.
What up?
Tell people, why'd you make me wake up so early today, man? You normally you say you'll be here in the morning. You're here like 8 o'clock. Show up at noon.
Man, I had a rough night last night, man. And I thought I was going to be up early, but it didn't happen. So now I'm here at noon, and I hope you're ready.
Living those late nights, eh?
Oh, I love those late nights, man. Everybody can relate, you know. It's a Friday nights, man. You gotta turn up. So.
Okay, tell people what do you got going on right now? What's your next thing coming up?
What I got going on right now? Well, if you didn't know, I just dropped that Rebirth mixtape. That was my 6th mixtape, so that's on Dat Piff. Download it. Hope you guys enjoy it. I did visuals pretty much for every song on there. So other than that, that's out right now, and I got a little something coming up soon. So
okay, the Rebirth. Tell people who you got for features and production on that.
Features, I got hometown local guys. Frank Douglas, Tyler Duran, Maloney, Eddie G right here. If you guys didn't know that one song, The Essence, this guy's on the hook. So hopefully you guys peep that song because that's a big tune. Got my homie Lotus out from Toronto. Production wise, I got The Chemist. I got a lot of Cashmere beats.
Yeah.
I really love his style, love the way he does this thing. It just suits me just perfectly, because he has the hard hitting verse parts, and then the hook comes in. I love my hook, so
yeah.
Cashmere is probably one of my favorite producers, so I go on him a lot. So yeah.
Okay, I know you made beats in the past. Are you looking to do any new beats on this new project?
Beats, I'm iffy when it comes to beats, man. There'll be one time I'm all about beats right now. I just want to do beats, and then I'll start the first 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck it, because it just kind of gets too frustrating for me sometimes. But once I'm in my zone for beats, I can really bang out some nice ones. So all depending on, like I said, how I feel in the mood for this upcoming project, I can maybe try to bang out a couple. But hey, if anybody needs beats, man, I'll do it. You know what I mean? I'll work at it, and then we can maybe see what we can get. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. How do chicken wings make you feel?
How do chicken wings make me feel? What an awesome question, man. Chicken wings, I remember growing up, man, and it was I didn't really enjoy them the way I do now, because they were always around my family, but once you start appreciating the actual chicken wing itself and how it's made and how you can prepare it, man, that's a wonderful thing, man. It makes me feel good. It's chicken wings, man.
Yeah. I know you can take it to the next level. Tell them about your bacon sauce wings.
Yeah, see how Eddie is, man. It's funny because me and Eddie's been friends for a while, man, and he knows I can get down with the cooking. So when it comes down to wings, this guy's always wanting some wings from me. So I told him this one day I can make an incredible invention. You just gotta work with me. So I came up with some bacon chicken wings, and it came out pretty good. It's just, I don't want to turn this into a cooking show, but if you want the recipe, holler at me. I'll give you the recipe. But you gotta go through this man first, because he always gets first take on his wings.
Okay. What do you prefer? Beer or hard liquor?
Both together, mixed. You pour beer in the cup, pour liquor in the cup, stir it up, drink it.
He's lying. We usually do shots and then chase it. Don't mix that shit.
No, I'm just kidding. Right now, like I was on my beer kick, you know, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows beer is not as not as healthy. I wouldn't say as liquor, meaning like you can gain a lot of weight drinking beer, and as you can see,
From two fat boys.
but I love my beer, but I'd have to say I'll go with liquor right now because I'm just trying to cut out the beer right now, you know, like drinking hard excessive beer. So
Okay.
I like my liquor.
Okay. How many mixtapes have you put out so far?
I put out six, even including one that no one's even heard. I don't think even.
Is that the Bandit Evolution?
Yeah, Bandit Evolution. That was my first one, and
I heard that shit. That shit was banging. Take a sip.
Yeah, it was definitely different. Actually, that song still like could actually make some noise, but yeah, 6 to this date.
Okay, so what was after Bandit Evolution?
Bandit Evolution was after that one. It was the Life and Times of Richie Dolo.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was Feel Good Music.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Feel Good. Yeah, Feel Good Music.
It had the streets when the streets call on there.
Oh yeah. Feel Good Music.
Okay, so then there was Life and
And
Times, right?
then it was Life and Times of Richie Dolo. Yeah, because that's right. Because Feel Good Music, I was still a Golden Child.
Yeah.
If anybody knows, I was still Golden Child in that. That was like an 18, 19 track mixtape.
That was like probably the first and only time you ever hear me on autotune or whatever.
Yeah, he sounded dope though. He sounded dope. But yeah, that was like a 19 track, almost 20, I would say, mixtape. And you don't find that a lot like nowadays. You're not gonna see that. I mean, you go on like a lot of people's work. Again, they're gonna give you like 10 songs, you know.
Yeah.
No one's giving you 19 nowadays because no one's gonna listen to it. So, and then it went into Life and Times of Richie Dolo, and then Flight 519, and then United We Stand, and then I'm talking solos for me.
Yeah.
And then it went into my rebirth. So.
And before that, it was the one with Frank.
Yeah.
Same shit, different toilet.
Yeah, same shit, different toilet.
Okay. So what do you got coming out for your next project?
Yeah, my next project. Decided, stop. I want to stop bringing out all these new different ones. I thought I should go back and bring you guys to the United We Stand era. That was when I dropped that mixtape, United We Stand. That was probably one of my biggest moments because I got a lot of buzz going around that. We can get into that later. But I'm coming out with United We Stand Part 2, so look out for that.
Okay, I know the first one was feature heavy. Is this going to be feature heavy as well?
I'm gonna probably, like I said, I want to definitely kind of keep it the same feel because it's Part 2, obviously.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure what I want to do with features right yet. But if I were to do it, it probably won't be as feature heavy.
Okay.
So it's gonna be a couple people. But who knows? I might change it. I might change. I might keep it like that, or I don't know. So.
And have you started the process, or is this just the idea?
This process already started.
Okay.
Like I said, I've been working. I went to Cashmere Beats again. Got him. Got some beats from him. The Chemist. I got him. Just been writing right now, so the process has started.
Okay. What is your biggest moment as a hip hop artist so far?
My biggest moment? Haven't had one yet, really, but not like big, but achievement wise that I think that I'm happy with is
it could just be something simple. Like I remember my mom came to the show and she said, "Oh, you communicated with the crowd way more than other people," and that made me feel like that was a big moment. So little things too. Little things like
so.
Could be,
if you want to say it like that, okay.
Just anything that's really stood out.
I remember my very first performance. Actually, it was in Hamilton. It was for a showcase called Starting 5, Season 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jay Steels. Shout out to Rashdown, 18, everybody that was a part of that whole showcase thing. That was my very first performance when I went out there, and it was like a competition. So you had to get votes and all that stuff, and I ended up winning that, right?
And that was big because.
And that was big because like for the reason was it was my very first performance, and like the package that I got with winning that, it was that's when the whole United We Stand thing started to play out, right? So.
Well, it was a big deal because it was based on how many people came out to see you.
Yeah.
And you're from Brantford. It was in Hamilton, and all the other artists were from Hamilton. So for Brantford to come out and show you that support.
Yeah. And that's the thing too. And it's like I was shocked, and I definitely didn't think I was gonna walk away with that, but like I was surprised Brantford came out, Brantford supported, we got the votes in, and I ended up taking that win home. So that was definitely one of my biggest moments right there. And then, like I said, the package, they had a free video, the mixtape, free mixtape press up, all that stuff. So got a DJ by DJ Lady K on that. It was just a big time for me. So that whole year was just all United We Stand talking. It went really well. So.
Okay. What do you feel is your most slept on song?
I'd have to say a reintroduction off my album I put out, and it's funny because I say album because it was definitely something I just kind of took my time on and worked at it, which was never too late.
Yeah.
and that song reintroduction's on that, and that song has bars, man.
Yeah.
And I feel that's.
I definitely feel that's probably one of yours. And New Beginnings.
New Beginnings.
That's an amazing song. You know?
Yeah.
You gotta try that one out there.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, a reintroduction definitely is my most slept on song.
Okay, what is it about you that stands out from different artists?
I feel different. What's different is just my overall, I guess, my overall presence on the track. I think I have that feel that you can't say no to. You know what I mean? So when you hear the track, you're like, who is this? And it's like, doesn't sound like, sketchy right off the jump, like some newcomers to the rap, and I just feel like when I'm on the track, I give it my all, and you know what I mean, and it shows. So like when people hear it, it's just I have a nice presence. That's what I feel anyway. So.
Okay. In this part, we're just gonna do short answers. I'm gonna say 2 things. You pick one. A honey garlic sauce or a hot sauce?
Hot sauce.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac.
Jay-Z or Nas?
I don't know. I'd have to say Nas.
Okay. Singing or rapping?
Singing.
Okay. What got you into rapping?
What got me into rapping? It was kind of funny because I started actually my first taste of music was like alternative, and I listened to that for a little bit, I forget who I started listening to, but it was that genre. But then when BET had Big Ticket in the Basement and all that stuff.
That was
Yeah, so like
big moment for me too.
Yeah, you see a lot of these guys, rappers come through, and they're just doing what they do, and I'm like, wow, I love that, So
you missed that 2 hours in the basement, and then they cut down to an hour, and you're like, oh shit,
then it's gone, right? So,
yeah.
But yeah, that was a big influence on me for like to get into the rapping. So, and then what solidated that was the fact that when Wu-Tang dropped that Triumph video, oh my God, I didn't know what the hell to do. And I'm like, if that's what people can do, like if they can do it, I want to be able to do something like that, just to have so much fun on the track, right? So that's when I started actually listening to hip hop. So
okay, 2 things. Your favorite rapper of all time and your favorite rapper of 2013.
Favorite rapper of all time, I'd have to say I have to say Method Man. That's
Yeah.
that he's the one that really got me going, right?
Yeah.
It's just his style, like his presence, man.
Yeah.
Like when he jumped on the track, and you knew it was Method Man and he was gonna fucking eat it, you know.
Yeah.
So like definitely, and that's why I like kind of had. I like so I wanted to have like that presence, right? And then 2013, I'll have to say. J. Cole for sure. J. Cole. Because it's weird because he's like when he first came out, his mixtapes, man, like those were just like he was storytelling like no one else was doing it at the time, right?
Born Sinner is a great album.
And then this Born Sinner album is just it definitely put his foot in the door as like I'm gonna be here for a while, you know? So right now I'd have to say J. Cole, yeah.
Who's your favorite singer of all time? Because I know you like singing too.
My favorite singer of all time?
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm not gonna say Michael Jackson, even though he's good. I just know he's like it's not my favorite. Man, it goes back though. Like I don't know if a lot of people like remember the dude Case. You know what I mean? Case he was phenomenal. I like the whole like the Jodeci's and Next. All like those type of singers. You actually had feeling when they sang, and it wasn't just to just singing words, they actually put the feeling in it, right? And favorite singer of all time, I'd have to say Otis Redding though.
Yeah.
Otis Redding, man, that guy. Oh my God, his soul, man. That's what I want. If I were to actually do singing professionally, I would kind of have to go in that type of style,
Yeah.
So.
Okay, what do you feel about the new movement of bucket hats coming back?
Bucket hats? I'm jealous because I ain't rocking one right now. But I've been looking to find that one that's just, that fits me. But you gotta bring it back, man. You gotta bring bucket hats back. Who doesn't like bucket hats, Bucket hats, baggy jeans, and the Timberlands and shit,
So, how do you feel about the music nowadays? Like, what's going on with hip hop?
What's going on with music nowadays is everyone's, I think everyone's just too fast to criticize and say something negative about it, and if it stays that way like it has been, it's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna go anywhere. Like no one's giving anybody a chance. So I know that right now it's infested with a lot of music, so it'll be hard to even find good music, But at the same time, when you do, definitely give people a chance, because that's the only way we're gonna rebuild this whole hip hop thing. Because, like I said, it's infested with a lot of garbage, and if we can kind of filter out all that and just find the good, like the gems of it all, and not be so quick to criticize about something, and you know what I mean, like we can maybe bring it back to where it was. But it starts off with dudes like J. Cole, giving people hope. Like, listen, you don't have to rap about the same shit all the damn time, And everybody does it, like because it's just like kind of like a safety net, You fall back on it because. You need to put music out, and then you're just putting out garbage. Just take your time, man. Take your time, figure out what you really want to say, and then put it out.
Tell us about Authentic Designs.
Authentic Designs, man. If you guys need graphics, hit me up, man. It's like you see the work, man. So it started off. I've always done my own artwork, but not as good as what I'm doing now, right? So I've always loved doing artwork. I used to draw when I was like a kid and shit, but nothing too serious back then. But now it's all coming back to me, and I love it, man.
Yeah, who are some of the artists you've done covers for and artwork for?
I've done artwork for everybody pretty much in town, including yourself, Malone, Tyler, Frank Douglas, a lot of people in town. Out of town, I did covers for Lotus. I did a cover for this dude named RK in Hamilton. Waiting to do some artwork for that. Actually, who I really want to do artwork for is the High Cats. Definitely want to do something for them. Definitely want to do artwork for fucking Jay Steels. Definitely want to do artwork for. I don't know right now, but those like I want to do a lot of artwork for Hamilton people, man. Basically,
Yeah.
and then but my biggest one was did it for Nino Man out in Harlem, and he's signed to Jadakiss. Actually, right now, if you don't know him, look him up, man. He's actually coming up, and me and him chop it up back and forth all the time about graphics and all that stuff. And I did their mixtape called Tax Season, so look that up on Dat Piff. So yeah.
Okay, what do you feel is your best quality as overall artist?
What's my best quality?
Yeah.
That I can definitely pull out a song pretty much out of the air that's definitely gonna make you want to get up, dance, have fun, and you know enjoy music for itself. There's not too many songs that I'm gonna pull out that is gonna be like oh man, like what happened to that, you know, that fun shit, right? And if I do get into that, that's when it's just like I'm just forcing myself to write music, right?
Okay.
So.
Okay, what do you feel is your worst quality as an artist? Something you need to work on.
My worst quality is definitely inconsistent with just like being just sitting down and taking my time. That's my worst. Sometimes I just get like, I want to put music out, right? And I just told you, if you start getting like that, man, you're gonna put out like shit music. So I've done that a couple times, and it wasn't, didn't turn out good. So that's my worst That's my worst thing about myself. So.
Okay, and where can people find you, and where can find your links and Twitter?
It's pretty much, man. Like the world is there's a lot of links for everything. So just pretty much Google the name Richie Dolo, and you'll see, my YouTube, pretty much every account that I have out there regarding the music. So, yeah.
Okay, how do you feel about the current state of Brantford hip hop?
Brantford hip hop, it's on and off, man. We got a lot of artists in this city. A lot of people who want to battle, and a lot of people who want to make music, but the people who, I respect everybody who's doing the battle thing, and the people who, I know a lot of people who are definitely don't put themselves out there, who make really good music, and I think they should really just get over that and start putting out their music, and so we can kind of have more people, come out to the shows, more people, all that, because Brantford right now, we have solid artists, but we definitely don't get the ears. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't come out. A lot of people, we'll share our music, but are they really listening to it online or whatever? Like, who knows? You know what I mean? Like, Brantford definitely, I would say, isn't a hip hop city. So we gotta kind of, try to make it. We're like, the artists nowadays are trying to make it like a hip hop city, but at the end of the day, it takes people. So. State of hip hop, everybody's like who's actually out there is actually giving good music, putting good music out, and all that stuff. But we're just not getting, the attention from it. So who knows, man? It might just completely just fall off in the next couple of years because of that, right? Or it could just
a lot of negative vibes.
Yeah, so or it could,
other.
or it could just pop off, and so I don't know. Yeah, but that's iffy right now, Brantford.
Okay, that's AGTV, and we're out.